Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to JKIA TV, the Tourist Man Black Africa. Today, Jomo Kenyatta International Airport literally came to a standstill. No flights, no landing, no nothing. The demonstrations were within and without Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. The workers were up in arms, opposing and demonstrating against the hostile takeover of the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport by the Andani company. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is one problem that William Samoei Ruto suffer, it is the trust deficit. If there is one leader in this country who is not trusted by Kenyans, it is William Samoei Ruto. If I may put Raila Amolo Odinga, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and William Samoei Ruto, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, JKIA, and many others, if you are to rate them 1 out of 10, where 10 is the highest, where would you put William Samoei Ruto? Or who do you think is the most untrustworthy leader in Kenya today? That is the perception that Kenyans have about William Samoei Ruto. In fact, whatever William Samoei Ruto says, people do not believe him. In fact, none other than David D asked Kenyans about the issue of house the way he was saying that they were going to raise Mama Boga, bottom up Nini. And David D asked Kenyans, and you believed him. You see, that is the perception that William Samoei Ruto suffers from. The second thing about William Samoei Ruto is that there's a perception in this country that in any deal, in any treaty, in any agreement, William Samoei Ruto must get something. That's the perception in Kenya today. Let me ask you, do you think William Samoei Ruto is getting something in the Andani deal? Do you think kuna kitu alipata wewe unaonaje? Alipata kulikuwa na hongo pale au unaonaje wewe? Because that is what Kenyans believe. That William Samoei Ruto must dip his hands in the cooking jar. That William Samoei Ruto usipompa atajichukulia kwa mikono yake. That is the perception. So when you see people demonstrating, in fact, the government has failed to convince Kenyans about anything good that is coming from the Andani group of companies. This company, I've said in one of my videos, that the agreement, the treaty between the government and this company is shrouded in mystery. There was no public participation. Parliament was not involved. That's the truth of the matter. And these are the things that make people strongly believe that William Samoei Ruto hands are not clean. He's not coming with a clean heart. He's not coming with a clean heart. The other thing that William Samoei Ruto suffer from is that people believe that whatever he is doing is not meant to benefit this country. Whatever he is doing is not meant to benefit Kenyans. Whatever he is doing is meant to destroy the future of this country. Whatever he is doing is meant to actually stop development. And William Samoei Ruto also suffers from poor leadership, because Kenyans believe that compared to Jomo Kenyatta, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and Mwai Kibaki, when you let them, many people strongly believe that William Samoei Ruto is the worst president to have ever ruled this country. In this country, there is also the issue of William Samoei Ruto forcing his way to achieve things. William Samoei Ruto uses force, anatumia kifua. Imagine William Samoei Ruto kusema kweli anatumia kifua. Mambo mengi ukiangalia anatumia kifua. Lakini Wakenya kwa upande mwingine nao, they are not ready to give in. They are not ready. And this is wrong in my view, kwa sababu huwezi ukatumia kifua wakati kama huu. In fact, because I understand the GSU walikuwa wametumwa kule to stop the demonstrations. Is this the way to go? Is this the way to go, really, ladies and gentlemen? So we cannot confront issues of labor like the way we confronted the Gen Z demonstrations, like the way we crushed the Gen Z, abducted them, killed them, maimed them, arrested them, took them to jail, some of them rotting in jail, some of them never to be seen again. That is the problem of William Samoei Ruto. Because William Samoei Ruto believes it is his way or the highway. You must agree with what he's saying. If you don't agree with what he's saying, ole wako. That is the perception that Kenyans have. And I think on this one, they are right. People also believe that William Samoei Ruto does not listen to anybody's advice. He doesn't. Even if you tell him that don't follow this way, because once you follow the way, there's a lion waiting for you. He will just continue with the journey. He doesn't listen to anybody. In fact, I pity John Badi, the CS Treasury, when he was saying that he's going to lower taxes. And William Samoei Ruto has been saying that he need to raise taxes. Then I ask myself, how will this one end? Because if there are people who will be embarrassed by William Samoei Ruto, it is John Badi, Joho, Oparanya, and Opiyo Andani. These guys will be set to fail. They'll be embarrassed and carry the blame. Because William Samoei Ruto must have his way. William Samoei Ruto must force things to happen. That is his nature. And then he does not listen to experts. I remember Uhuru Kenyatta during the COVID. He would sit down with doctors, experts in the medical field, and then he would ask them, is it advisable to open the country? The doctors would give their expert advice. He would then sit with the National Security Advisory Council, and then they would discuss these things. So anytime you would make a decision, it will be owned by the doctors, that the medics. It will be owned by the security guys. It will be owned even by Kenyans. And Kenyans would come and actually support the idea. Remember Mutahi Kagwe, the way he would come and start telling Kenyans, if you continue living normally and behaving normally, remember, something like that. Now, when you look at William Samoei Ruto, you have been asking one question. Who advises William Samoei Ruto? So that's the perception. And I don't think there is anything that William Samoei Ruto is going to do to change this kind of perception. Already he has messed up. Just like Gachagua messed on the first day, the inauguration day. He has found it very, very difficult to change the perception that he is very divisive and look like a tribalist. And the same case with William Samoei Ruto. Kenyans believe that he's a deal maker. Kenyans believe that he does not talk the truth. Kenyans believe that he forces his way, and he does not listen to even the common Nchi. He does not listen to the cry of Nchi. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe you can put your comment in the comment section. Till next time, bye-bye. And please watch the other part of this video, because haijaisha uone ya maandamano vile yalivyokuwa, kwa sababu haya maandamano kama unavyoona yalikuwa kila mahali, watu ukiwaangalia utaona ni watu wenye hasira. Bye bye.